Welcome back to Raiders Roundtable, along with Q Myers and Eric Allen. I'm JT. Aidan O'Connell, kind enough to join us now. Aidan, a different media day for you this time around. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, a little more busy, but doing well.
Absolutely. Tell us about the offseason. We were talking about it before we came back live here on how you're getting focused on Vegas, adapted in Vegas with your family, how much you love it here.
Yeah, we really have loved it. I think, once you get here last offseason and you go through OTAs, and we had a little bit of a break before camp, but not much. And so it was really all football all the time. And so for us to be able to be in the city and not have, as much responsibility, and us being able to spend some time and be out in the community and things like that, my wife and I both really enjoyed that. And so we're both from Midwest. We didn't want to go back to the Midwest and have cloudy days every day. So we stuck here in the sun, and it was awesome.
Yeah. I tell you, man, people talk about, that second year and how it slows down. This is the period it slows down, from the training camps, the mini camps, OTAs, things like that. What have you really been focusing on your game to help slow that process down when it comes to the season next year?
Yeah, I think, being a rookie, it's just tough, all around. It's just there's so much stuff that's going on off the field that you're trying to get adjusted to, and obviously you move to a new city and trying to adjust to life there. And so just being able to take a deep breath this offseason, being able to, enjoy playing ball again, which has been a lot of fun this offseason. Obviously, it's a new offense and everything, but it's been, I just feel a lot more comfortable. I was able to start learning the offense a lot earlier than I was last year. I was still at the combine and doing stuff like that last year. So you get to step up, and you get to kind of take a deep breath and get a fresh start. So it's been great.
You mentioned not wanting to go back to the Midwest and the clouds, but you spent a lot of time here at the facility this offseason. How big is that to have a facility like this where you can get everything you need and also work on your game as well?
Yeah, I think, it's obviously one of the best facilities in the NFL. And so for me, I was like, it would be dumb not to come here. We have awesome strength coaches. They're still making food during the off season. And so just a lot of the resources still at our disposal, even in the off season. And so want to take advantage of it and get my work done here, and also be around the guys. I think that's important. It was a great off season.
A couple of points I want to bring up about last year, historic. The win against the Chiefs, that happened on Christmas. That's big on the road at Arrowhead. I mean, the crowd, everything, that's on your resume. But what's on your resume is the franchise record for points against the Chargers. And this is Jim Plunkett, Rich Gannon, Ken Stabler, Darryl LaMonica, Tom Flores. To know that your name is associated as a quarterback, the all-time franchise record for points. Take me back to that game.
Yeah, I think the defense definitely helped us out a little bit in that game. So them scoring a couple times definitely helps, and our special teams creating turnovers as well. But yeah, it was obviously coming off a short week and coming off a game where we scored 0 points. Yeah. And so I think in that segment right there, it really taught me the most I learned about the NFL, is that it's really week to week. It's any given day. You have to come out and execute. And so, yeah, we scored 0 points on Sunday, and then on Thursday scored a bunch. And so it's just part of the game. You got to, regroup and get back together. And then I think it was a blessing in disguise having a short week after that Vikings game, and us just being able to move on and turn the page and being able to perform like that.
But AP said you never blinked. He said even though you guys didn't score any points, you never blinked, you never panicked. What is it about you that allowed yourself not to hyperventilate or get a little too worked up about that one game?
Yeah, I think I had a lot of teammates that really poured into me. I think a lot of the older guys especially gave me a lot of confidence, even back in the spring when I first got here last year, that, I think voiced their support of me. And so that was huge for me to have, especially from guys that have been around the league and have won games in different places and here. And so it really it comes down to my teammates and coaches, support staff that poured into me. Again, I was a rookie quarterback. It's a difficult spot. And so they, were able to support me and, gave me a chance when I got on the field.
You're one of 32 starting quarterback. I mean, this is the best league in all the world, right? The National Football League, and you're the guy. How does that feel, that pressure, that opportunity, right, to lead this team?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a back and forth, honestly, almost every day, where it's I try my best to just lock in on the day, try to get better, and try to really, you just try to, while you're working, you try to empty the tank, and when you're not, you try to recover as quick as possible so you can get ready to do the same thing tomorrow. And so, I dream for forever to be in this position, and so trying to, again, find that two sides of the same coin of being, focus on the task at hand, but also being grateful for the position I'm in.
Yeah, I thought the former staff did a good job getting you prepared. Obviously, you. They drafted you. They worked with you, got you going. Derek Carr used to work out in the park. You're throwing in the park when you can get these guys there. I thought coming in, your foundation was really strong, but now you got a completely different coaching staff, only a couple of remaining coaches here. How has that been for you when you get into the classroom and you're hearing about new philosophies now when it comes to a coaching perspective?
Yeah, it's definitely different. You know, foundationally different. What they're trying to accomplish, what we're trying to do is different, and so it's a fun new challenge. It is cool to hear different staffs talk about. I mean, most people are running the same plays, and so there's just different ways to think about it. There's different points of emphasis on each play and each install, and so it's been fun to just get to hear from Luke and from the other offensive coaches about what they're thinking, about what they think is going to be the best way for us to execute.
What did you do well last year? And then what are things that you work on to try and improve for the upcoming year?
Yeah, I think, I tried to just take it one day at a time. I think, obviously a crazy situation with coaching staff being fired and, interim coach and everything like that. And so just try to stay myself every day. And I think a big part of what I've been working on is really the leadership stuff off the field, being more vocal with guys. And, I think you just feel more comfortable in year two. I felt a little bit gun shy to sometimes probably talk and speak my voice last year. And, I feel a lot different this year.
Last one for me on Gardner Minshew and your relationship here. You're competing. He's out there. He's made a lot of big throws, won a lot of big games in this league. What's that friendship and teammate connection like so far?
Yeah, we've gotten to know each other pretty well over the past couple months, and it's been super fun to just hear him. I mean, he's super honest about what he's seeing, what he's thinking. We're obviously learning this offense both at the same time together, and so to kind of bounce ideas back off each other. I mean, he's in year 6 now, and so he's seen a lot of football, been in a lot of systems, and been on some really good teams. And so it's been fun to go back and forth, but also, grow our relationship off the field. And, I meet with him, work out with him, we throw, we're with each other a lot. And so I think it just naturally a friendship kind of happens. Yeah.
We're going to have a little bit of fun with you, Aidan, if that's okay. We're going to have you look at this screen. We've been doing this with all your teammates. We've been combining guys, and you have to tell us who they are.
That's Tyree and Devontae.
Oh.
Man, just like that.
Just like that.
Clockwork.
Like nothing.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Here's a tough one.
That's me and Colton.
Or maybe not a tough one.
Oh, man. There we go.
Yeah, it's is it? I know it's Trey. Is it Jack and Trey?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
One more.
One more. Can you get a clean sweep?
Yep.
Trey and Marcus.
Wow, there you go. That was easy.
Yeah, that was easy.
No wonder you're the quarterback, right? No wonder you're the quarterback.
Come on, man.
Anyone else go 4-4?
He's got to have it between the ears, man. That's
Come
why he's
on,
the quarterback.
Classroom study.
That was quick, man. That was quick,
He blew it away right
Blew it
there.
away. That
That
wasn't
was
even
excellent.
close.
Yeah.
And here's the key, too. He was fast. If it's a game show,
That's
he
what I said.
saved a lot of time.
Boom. It's like getting the ball in your hands real quick, right?
Check into the right play right there.
Used to people chasing me.
Thanks a lot for joining us. Stay healthy.
guys.
We're looking forward to talking to you.
Thank
later.
you very much.
For
Good to
sure,
see you
man.
guys.
There he
Always
is,
good seeing
Aidan
you, man.
O'Connell. And